Hi, I'm Jeannie Maurice, and I'm very happy to show you some of the changes I've made to my junk journal. This is after a week or so, and I've been kind of playing with it a little bit. I added some embellishments here. This is something that a ribbon that was given to me when I got a pocket letter, and I've used it in several other pocket letters because you need to use just a little bit. But I loved it so much that I didn't want to get rid of it completely, and so here's the perfect spot. This is still my little story, and I still have the little story there, no changes there. I changed this page, and this page is very cute, I think. I really love it. And I just need to put an embellishment over that little line there. And of course, I'm not afraid to be different. That's me. I'm a very different kind of a person. Anybody will tell you I'm crazy. And this page here, I saved some washi. I love washi. I didn't know how much I loved washi. And yesterday I went and bought a whole bunch of washi. But I get washi and I save little bits of it from pocket letters that I've gotten. This says, walk towards the life you really want. And that's a good reminder for me. This is a little crooked. See how I pasted a little crooked? Well, I'm going to paste something on here to make it straight. How easy is that to change that? Okay, and in this little pocket I have something that I made. Isn't that cute? It's my Christmas orchid. I got it from my daughter, and this is the second blooming, and the two blooms fell off, and instead of just throwing them away, I left them to lie there, and they dried. And as they dried, I kind of pushed them down a little bit, and then I decided I didn't really know what to do with it, and it was after I had made this junk journal, and I thought, oh, I know just the right spot. So anyway, I just put it inside some plastic with a nice background, and there, I've preserved my flower. Okay, nothing much going on here. I did paint over all the writing here, and it really shows up the circle, which of course I haven't done anything with yet, but it's still a place where you can tuck a card. And this is a card that I got from my kids, and I actually got it on Valentine's Day, even though it says thinking of you. I got it on Valentine's Day this year, and the store had just put that, used that card instead of using a Valentine card. You know, how lame is that? Anyway, I put a little band here. I saw that some people had bands, and so I put a band here. And this little card, I don't know what I'm going to do with. It's very cute, the little shoe and the purse, but just for now, I'm just going to tuck it in here and save it and see what I want to do with it. And of course, I love this fairy tale washi. I just have this one tiny little piece, but it's so cute. This is another page that I did. I had two blossoms, and I preserved both of them. And so that's the other one. Some more washi tape. And I was just trying to, I don't know what I'm doing with that page. I have a clip here that I bought a package of to use in pocket letters, and I clipped this bookmark that my sister painted a long time ago, but it's a nice place to put it. And then I clipped these pages together because look, you can see both pages there, and you can actually see the full page that I had intended to cover, but now I may not, because I like how fun that is to kind of discover that. Just kind of discover it, and you can see the whole page there. But anyway, these are the other pages from that book, and I haven't done anything with those, except for I did put a bookmark there. But anyway, where do I clip it. I want to put the clip right here. This is a little gold clip that I had from another pocket letter. This I think is very cute. This is a note card, and I like these little banners. I love those colors. This clip I got from a pocket letter this week, and so it's a nice place to save it. It just matches very nicely here. And I have a couple things here. I have an address that I want to save, and then of course a something that's too big for a pocket letter, but it has sparkles. I love sparkles. Ever since I was a kid, I love sparkles. I'm saving this. I'm going to use some backgrounds, try experiment around with my watercolor pens. And then last night I made this little booklet. I saw this in in my stash of stuff. Somebody had sent me that paper, so I made it into a little booklet to journal in. And here's a ticket stub from a movie I went to see. This is perfect because it tells me the movie, the date, and the theater that I saw it in. And I think I already showed you this, that my little owl. I love this envelope. And this is a card from there. That's where I use my watercolor pens. And this was really too dark. It was very dark, but you know, I don't like to throw things away. So here we have this again. I've showed you before. This is the outside of an envelope. A friend of mine, she painted the outside. She used her oh, I can't think of what you call it. You know, to make everything look antique-y. And she also did some stamping. Now, when she sent me the pocket letter again, she had this on a white envelope and this embellishment, and this time I saved the stamp. And I was stamping and playing around with my little mouse stamp, and I made 3 of them, and so what did I think of? Well, 3 blind mice. So I saved. I was going to use it in pocket letter, but I haven't, so I stuck it in here. I also painted Alice. Alice's flamingo, because to me that's the focal point on that one. And then I also made another little tiny journal, and this time I put a little sticker in there. And I have several tiny stickers, so I may add some more. Nothing. And then I put some lace in there, and this I have just made a background. And this page I love. It's another little baggie from the pocket letter from Switzerland that I got. Normally I wouldn't know what to do with that, and I would probably just toss it, but I love the polka dots. This is my recipe I'm going to keep. I don't need the whole recipe. I know enough that I can make that. But I did like this picture, and it would fit perfect, and it kind of covered up the ugliness of that. So I'm happy with that. And more pages. This is from a birthday card. You can see it's kind of 3-dimensional there. And added a few more things here. This had way too much red and yellow. I was not happy with that page. But now that I put this border on it and just framed it in, I'm much happier with it. And my little Dolly Madison page, I found this, and my dad worked for Dolly Madison years ago, and this came in something from the thrift store. So I thought, how awesome is that? This is another birthday card I got from my nephew and his wife, and so I just flipped it into that. Here's another tiny little paper bag, and that was from a long time ago, and I've just tucked it away and I haven't used it. It's really too big for a pocket letter, so I'm going to glue it in here, but I'm not sure when. I just stuck that in last night. And I put in, they did a little picture thing when I went to a graduation. So where do I keep those pictures? Nowhere. Just in a drawer, so it's perfect in there. And then my other little card, I like that background a little bit better. The rest of the card is in there. And oh, I wanted to show you, I scallop trimmed this envelope. And I think that looks a little bit better. And I put a nice little sticker there, so I like that. Oh, and also from the card that I cut up for my friend, I saved and I made little circles that I can use. They all have a good side. So I'll use those circles somewhere. And oh, I love this old Japanese washi. It came in an Asian pocket letter that I got, and it was so cute, and it's much cuter on their plain background where I put it over something so it doesn't show up as well. This one looks a little bit better, but I thought that was really cute. I really loved it, and I'm going to have to do something because I don't like the 3-page, what it looks like when they're all together. So I'm going to change that. First of all, I've got to even it out. So anyway, and then another birthday card that I received. And this is the inside on another page, just covered up another page. And a birthday card, I just cut out the front, put the sentiment and the signatures on the inside of it. And that's a great way to save a card. And then my mom put in my horoscope, which of course fits me to a T. And this is a Mother's Day card. Oh, this card is for my daughter, and then that's just the outside of the envelope for my mother's card, which I haven't put in yet. And this is a Mother's Day card that had banners on them. They're 3-dimensional. They stick up, and I cut it so that, and then decided to use both, and so it flips out. I didn't actually need to cut it, did I? But I cut it because I was only going to use the front part, and then decided I wanted the inside too. So that's how that worked out. But anyway, that's what I've done. My journal is getting nice and chunky and fat, and it's just like a journal should be. I actually tied it with a ribbon, but I'm going to use a rubber band to keep it closed a little bit tighter. I did trim some of the pages, but some of them still stick out a little bit more than on the outside of the covers, which is a big no-no for some reason, but I don't care because this is my journal. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.